Hey guys, Colin Caruso here to share with you guys some tips and tricks to be successful with Colorcraft. Colorcraft is a fully customizable color conditioner, brand new from John Paul Mitchell Systems. What I'm most excited about is the opportunities I have both in the salon and as a take-home service for each and every guest. We have our Colorcraft conditioner, which is an amazing conditioner all by itself. You guys can customize completely new tones and colors by adding our liquid concentrates. It works in two parts. The first way is in salon. As an in-salon service, I'm looking for any guest that's a little color shy or just has a couple minutes just to add a conditioning treatment or service to their hair. It's a perfect opportunity to really focus on the conditioning elements that we're gonna get from Colorcraft, but also to be able to neutralize, intensify, or enhance that natural existing color. It's a perfect opportunity to tweak your hair color just that little bit. It's that little extra love that you can give your guest in 5 minutes while conditioning, all back at the shampoo bowl. Whenever I'm looking to tone hair color, I'm gonna use hair color. It's quite simple, it's easy for me. We have beautiful products like Flash Finish, PM Shines, or the Demi that can all tone out color absolutely beautifully and wonderfully to get rid of those unwanted warm tones. But once that product's done, once I'm done processing, I'm gonna then jump into my Colorcraft and mix an additional service that I can go right back in the shampoo bowl again in 5 minutes. If I wanna neutralize a little extra warmth, a misty violet combination is absolutely beautiful with a little bit of lapis. Again, over top of that already toned hair, it's absolutely stunning. Using these small tubes, these are 20 milliliters or 20 grams. I can actually take this little conditioner, mix it right into my color bowl, go right in with my liquid concentrates, and I can use a light, moderate, or maximum dilution that's gonna be a little bit more intense or a lot more intense than what we would send the guest home with. Whenever I'm using Colorcraft on a guest in the salon, I'm gonna go right into our smaller tubes of conditioner. What's great about these is it keeps my conditioning a little bit low so there's not a lot of product waste going on back at the shampoo bowl. Depending on the length of the hair is depending on how many tubes I will use. So typically for me, short to medium length hair, I'm able to get away with using only one tube, especially if their hair is fine. But coarser, longer hair types, I'm gonna go in with 2, possibly even sometimes, depending on how thick and coarse the hair is, up to 3 to 4 tubes depending. What's great about these, for every 20 mil, we'll go right into our liquid concentrate pumps. What's cool about this, guys, every time you pump this little pump, it's 1/2 milliliter or 1/2 gram, so 2 pumps equals 1 gram or 1 milliliter. What's cool about this, again, these mix right through here. I can get a higher concentrate because I'm using a lower conditioner, which gives me a more deeper, more vibrant end result for professionals only. One of the concerns sometimes we hear about these is we think, oh, color, we're sending our guests home with color. Not the case. We're using higher concentrates for ourselves as professionals, and we're sending guests home with a smaller dose, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Sending them home with a smaller dose of color conditioner to maintain their color throughout. These work in this way. For every tube that's 20 mils, you can go up to 20 pumps for maximum dilution. So you're gonna get all your bases covered in maximum. If you're looking for lighter, 1-2 pumps, you're gonna get less. So depending on the depth or deposit, guys, you can work throughout. There's all different formulas and recommendations that we go through there, but the quick rule of thumb is more pumps, more deposit, more vibrancy. Now we'll talk about take home and these little beautiful jars that we can send the guest home with. One of the things we always hear about in our industry is frequency of visit. I think that's such a great thing for us to be able to increase frequency of visit. If you can do it, why not? The guests coming in 5 times a year versus 4, you guys are gonna have a pretty successful higher year in sales, and that's the obvious. But one of the things I started realizing in my own business is that with all these ombres and balayages and all these lived-in color textures, guests are coming in a lot less frequently to me than they used to be. So that tells me 2 things. Number 1, I need more guests than I used to need to have a successful business. But number 2, I can use Colorcraft to increase frequency of visit. Even though the clients aren't coming in as often as they used to be, I can now have the ability to send them home with a $30, $40, even a $50 conditioning service to help make sure their hair looks great in between visits. But again, it also increases that take-home ticket. So it's like adding a service, $50 service, even though the guest isn't coming in. So we can increase frequency of visit in a non-traditional way just by using Colorcraft. It's a really simple sell for me. Every guest wants to increase the longevity of their hair color. By being able to customize our color needs for each individual guest, I think that's a big point of difference for me as a Paul Mitchell salon. We've had tremendous success with Colorcraft, again, just by giving the guests what they need to either neutralize, intensify, or enhance their natural color or the previously existing color that we made for them. My suggestion to you guys is get pumping, start customizing, and have a great time. It's just another way to generate income and enthusiasm and excitement in your salons. Really, really simple solution to happy guests.